hello.
I have good news for you. I wanted you to be the first one to hear a Republican.
Henry, what's up?
So I think you would probably appreciate this the most, but I wanted to let you know officially that the mandamus lawsuit that I filed against Riverside County, I successfully won. And the police records pertaining Stacy Grove Mayer's death.
I was going to say for Stacy Moxon?
Yes.
No.
Those files
Wait,
were
did
My camera.
Yeah, you gotta get on camera. Congratulations, that is amazing. That's like a huge.
Can you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Can you do it on the
Guys,
Yeah.
Henry just told me
You
something right
figure
now.
out where you want me.
Right here,
I'll
right
position
here.
myself.
Boom.
So it's been over 25 years, but for the first time, we now have the actual police files pertaining to Stacy Grove Meyer's death, and this pertains to Riverside County Sheriff's Department, who actually responded to her death over at the Hemet Base, also known as Gold Base, in Riverside County. And I figured Laura, of all people, would want to know first. And
We all want to know.
I wanted to break it here. I have the first and last hearing on Monday. The county agreed to settle and release the documents, and so I'll be letting people know, and actually sharing the documents for free, so that you don't have to pay through the court to get them.
That's
Well, there you go.
wild.
I really need to know this because
Yeah,
I
she
used to
does.
go
Hold on.
protest out there, and they.
I know.
I need to
They're
capture
awful.
this. Wait, you
So-
guys.
I know.
Look at
Wait,
this.
can you say it
Henry.
again? Because like
Audit LA.
It was kind of low
I
for.
love you.
Sure. So
Guys, you got to hear this. This is
You
amazing.
look so beautiful. I cannot.
I filed
Guys,
a lawsuit against
fucking proud
the
as-
Riverside
proud
County,
queen goldenrod as
and
queen.
the reason being
Wearing the Crown
because
Declared SC
they
shirt.
denied
After
my
her freaking
public
surgery,
records
you look
request
amazing.
to get
I know
police
you're a
files
magic woman and
pertaining
you
to
do
her
your
death.
thing, but you
And
I
it's
was-
been a
you're
long
amazing.
battle, but
I'm really.
the good
everybody
news
should
is
be
that
very
we've emerged
thankful that
successful.
you're here.
They have agreed
Yes,
to
amazing.
release the police
Yes.
files,
I love how you
and
were
those
like,
are
"I'm
now
so
in
mad."
possession of the public.
You were like,
They've been filed with the court.
after you
I
were like,
have
"Oh, shit,
those
I still have more time
files.
to tie
It
her." You kinda go,
includes
"God, what do I
anything
say
and
now?"
everything you could think of,
and then you were
from
like-
the police
you just said
reports
something
to the
you
dispatch
said the
logs
public works
to
should
the
be-
names
know
of
that
witnesses
you're in
to
Yes, and that
the time and
you
arrival
are,
of
like,
different
you're
deputies
saying,
at particular
don't
locations
get
within
sued.
the Gold Base
You're like, "Don't get sued."
campus.
Remember, Janet
And
Wiley
so,
Janet
for over
was there
25
literally
years,
like,
nobody has actually
"Your time
known
is up."
what happened to Stacy Grove Meyer. We have official
Okay,
narratives,
amazing. Wait,
but the
so-
police files themselves have not been released up until now.
So
So
you got the
So-
actual
He's been
police
trying
So we
to
have the
get
actual police
actual
files,
police records
and I'll be
of
releasing
Stacy
those
Moxon's
to people for free
from Riverside County,
after
and
my
they were
hearing
like,
on
"No,
Monday.
no."
I just got to figure
So
it
he
out on
brought
my
it to
computer
court so
and
that it
share
was
with
actually
people.
a legal thing that he
The
was-
county
and he
agreed to
finally
settle,
got- he wanted
release the
cases,
documents, and
he
so
could get the actual
the
Riverside
files are
documents.
public now.
That's
Wow, and see,
huge.
this is amazing. It's huge, and he did it without a lawyer. He was the lawyer.
Yep.
He's like teaching himself to be a lawyer, and that's really awesome. So
Yep.
you know, everyone.
So you can get the
huge.
records?
Literally,
I have the records.
guys,
Got
not to
it.
like
He
totally.
I have the
they
records.
settled
I have the
in
records.
court.
I have
I
the
have the
records,
records.
and not to like
The
totally.
the court has the records as well. They're public. It's not just in my possession.
So everyone
yeah, okay,
can access
but
them
not
now.
to
Yes.
just
Wow.
totally.
The document
cut
will
off
likely
your
be updated
win.
on Monday,
So
but
are you going to upload it first off?
yes, after Monday.
Okay, that's
Okay,
congratulations, Henry.
Not to
Yeah,
cut you
so
off, that's
amazing.
fucking amazing. I
It
can't
is.
actually wait to pick your brain
I
about
know.
a few other things.
I think actually
But-
on the opposite, I want to pick your brain because there's a lot of names on these files.
good.
I have no idea
Yep,
who these
that's
people are.
also what
and
I
I'm
was gonna
sure
talk
you
about.
do.
Okay, and then what I was gonna say is that Kendrick Moxon, this is the daughter who we're talking
That's
about.
right.
His daughter is literally all over the death papers of Lisa McPherson. Kendrick Moxon is.
I figured the best night
Yeah.
to share this information
is
would be on the
tonight.
Vigil.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my
So
God.
I wanted to make it a point to come here today.
Kendrick Moxon is
He's
the
looking
one
like a lawyer.
screwing
Yeah.
us
And
all
let them
over,
know.
and
Yeah.
his own family, his own daughter's death is gonna be fucking investigated now. Imagine, just the paperwork alone makes me so happy.
I know, but that
They
he got,
hate
they
that
settled.
you got that. They
Yeah.
hate that. They've been
Yeah.
trying to keep that
Exactly,
close. So the
yeah.
fact that we got that means we can start to open up other things in Riverside.
That
Absolutely.
is very tricky because they are basically on their side.
100%. And that's why it was so tricky for, and I was like, good luck, Henry.
But
I
he
already
won.
told him all about that. I was like,
But
the
he won.
sheriff
Okay,
are
you won
literally.
I did.
So maybe we,
So he
you
won
know,
it.
he could like other people might be able to get more info.
That's what
or-
I'm saying.
Yes.
I feel like I have
This
a
is
bigger
now
chance to
this
get
is
to
an
my mother.
opportunity. This is opportunity now for other
She just had
people
breast
who know
cancer a
far
year
more
ago,
about
and
this.
I can't see her.
that could ask specific questions that I just don't have inside information on. For people like Laura, for example, who grew up and have actual first-hand experience and knowledge, not only of Stacy, but the compound itself, and they would be much better equipped to actually ask those specific questions and get those information. But the door is open for people, and that was the biggest hurdle.
No idea. So Henry
You need to
finally
become
got
the next Graham Berry for the
he wanted
anti-Scientology.
Well, I'll tell you what,
to
I
get
told
the
you that
Riverside
I've been
documents
studying,
sold out
and
somebody's
part of that
house.
has been taking
Henry
paralegal classes, but within the next year, I'll be starting full-time for law school, so you might not see
He's going to go to
much
law
more
school.
of me.
He needs to be our next Graham Berry.
You might not see much more of me out and about just because I honestly, even as is, I don't have time, but once school starts,
It's okay, but once you're done, and then you come and
That is so.
No,
he's
you
been
never-
doing like
you
Richard
never know.
Famous just from like not even being a lawyer. I mean, people pay lawyers a lot of money. Like, how much would that have cost if you asked a lawyer to do
well, I can actually tell you because I contacted several firms. You know, there's a big YouTube channel called Legal Eagle, and very Legal Eagle. It's this handsome young man. He owns a law firm that actually does some of these suits. And I actually contacted him. I talked to several people at his firm, and it would have been a pretty penny. I don't have that kind of cash.
Right, but you figured it out, and not only figured it out, it didn't get rejected.
It did not get
was
rejected.
Accepted right away.
There's some
and
other-
It
yep.
scared them enough to settle.
And there's a lot of other specifics.
They
I
settled. They settled in the sense that they said, okay, we'll give you the records.
Is that all the people
Yeah.
on the case?
there's a lot of other
All the way down.
specifics
No one
that.
can get these records for
Yeah.
decades.
Believe me.
And there's very particular reasons that I'll explain to people. I'm gonna do a stream with Dodge interviewing afterwards, and I'm gonna do my own separate stream just explaining some of the other ins and outs. But yeah,
It's fucking
So what's the next step?
school, and then frankly, my people don't understand. My primary target has always been the government and the city in particular. You know, the stupid acts I did over on Catalina, that was all thought out. I knew my ass was going to get caught one way or another and entangled. I wanted to see to the level, and I wanted to see how far they would take it. And to catch a city attorney filing a bullshit case like that and having her own trial deputy admitting on the record, this is fucking crazy. This should not have been filed in the first place. That's the kind of shit you want to
none of
catch
them,
people
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, some people say that's super risky, but sometimes that's what you got to do. And it turned out to be the case that I kicked their ass, and I fucking recorded her at a public event, admitting on a recording that she did this at their behest. How much better can you get to have a city attorney admitting on a recording that they charged you as a political favor, and to have her own deputies on your side? Anybody you talk to over at City Hall, they do not like what these guys are doing. Full stop.
And-
Even
and
with the
no one
cameras
likes her.
rolling,
And
they will
legally,
tell you to your
They
face.
don't like it legally because they think, oh, you're taking advantage of us. They feel like so like, ugh. But also that once you get one thing done, even if it's a paperclip paperwork done. Hey,
Excuse me.
we had a beautiful conversation.
Oh.
These are, hey, guess what? She's almost you're 78? 78. She was in for 30 years.
Oh, good to see you.
And I escaped out in 2000.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy was talking to us earlier, and he's like, oh, he just said, "Bless you guys for doing this," and then he just started asking questions. I said, "Come by, you'll see a bunch more others." Anyways,
Henry,
okay,
that is so great.
that's
I
so
know, it's
cool.
amazing.
But oh, yes,
It's
what
like
I'm saying is that the paperwork footsteps, the fact
door
that
is open.
You've opened a huge
did.
door in my eyes for me
too.
to get excited about Riverside.
I think, if anything,
And that's my mom.
you know,
and that's a lot of my parents' parents.
lot of-
I mean, a lot of my best friends' parents.
and I want to be clear to people that I don't want to make this about me, because I'm just the guy who asked the question, but I don't have any skin in that game. You especially, you have direct firsthand knowledge, and with the information on these records, if there's anything that you can think about that you might have not had additional information, ask the proper questions, that very well could possibly lead to prosecution and
So I'm
further
very
accountability.
interested. Yeah,
and so really, this
Especially
is
since
about
living at the ranch my whole childhood.
this is really
That was
about-
my whole life.
this
was
is
there.
really about you. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just the guy that asked the question.
It's about all of us. It's about Lisa.
So-
It's about fucking everybody. It's about Tori. It's like she would have look. We are thankful Tori is here.
Yes,
She
of
literally
course.
could have died from fucking epilepsy.
Yes.
My doctor
How do
gave
you
me 5
look at
minutes
Lisa
to live.
McPherson?
Wow.
How the fuck is Tori still here?
Yes.
Like that's crazy. They let her.
5 minutes.
Remember?
He said you 5 minutes you would have been dead.
They told her to stop taking her medication.
That's crazy.
It's like they
watched
weren't
me have
medically
grandma
giving
seizures.
Lisa what she
Like
needed.
Like,
Over and over. And they
Over.
would
The
come up to me
medical-
when I'd come
making mad.
conscious and they'd go, you are low responsibility. That's what's happening. And I'd go, fuck you.
oh my
Literally.
God. It makes me sick. Like I just
Like your
everything is
responsibility's very low, even though you feel like, oh, I'm pretty responsible. They're telling you you're responsible.
Right.
So then you're like,
Like,
dang,
hello,
maybe
I'm
I
not
really do have low standards. They make it all your fault. It's all about
I
you.
never bought
You
it. That's-
handle it.
That's
You
why
fix
people
it.
always say, how could you?
The one that took you away gave you the last bit of freedom over the
No, I mean, for all the time I was in, because people would say, how could you be on the
Right, you were like on your own.
Yeah, how could you be
Next to the
How could you be on the first line? I said, I got a handle. L. Ron Hubbard says, I know some kids make fun of that, but don't ever. It saved my life.
And well, I believe that.
Oh, they got it
I'm
projected
sure
up there.
Elon
I didn't even
knows
see
so
that.
for
They have
the
Happy
subway.
Holidays
But when you
projected up
really,
there.
Like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Say something's true without actually, and I think that's true. But Elon never comments. There's a small tree for you. Like, oh, that's gonna be my pitch line.
This is actually adorable. You know, think about how much effort and time a lot of this and passion on it to put something like this together. This is quite a bit of work. I mean, there's a lot of art here.
Like, privacy, but there's no expectation of privacy.
And all of us know that it's there. Yeah, you're a waste of time.
When Anonymous was protesting with me out in front of the
You wouldn't have
HEB,
to have an extra
the CEO member came
I
out
do.
and said,
I
you
am a
cannot film it. And I said, well, you know what? Let's ask the police.
Yep.
And we went over to the policeman and he said, ma'am, if you don't want to be filmed,
I'm not a man.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no expectation of privacy in public. But so
Did you get a chance to take a look at the planters?
yes,
did.
in a way I'm like I already
Did you
wrote
already
the
film? Did
letters.
you already film it?
Yeah, I did, and I already wrote the letters to Public Works.
I was-
because I was tipped off.
Well, I'm gonna go take a quick shot of it too, and
I know. I don't know what are they thinking? Like I'm trying to get into their headspace.
I really am too, because honestly, of
so
all
fun.
the work that we've done for the past 2 years on that issue, I mean, we literally have, especially from the Disability Commission, where the commissioners literally said, "Yeah, no, that's illegal.
Right.
That's illegal."
Utterly illegal, and they know, but they know that.
But the city
they're
also
under
ordered them
scrutiny.
to remove
Yeah, and they
the
got
obstructions
and
to the
they
pub-
paid the fines for it because they were being prosecuted by the city
But see-
attorney, and they settled and paid.
The issue is
I think
they're
it's
supposed to charge them
thousands.
misdemeanors. It's a both.
Yeah, they should
The
have. and they
actual
didn't.
ordinance specifically states both.
Yes.
And it's not just on they put the planters there once. It's each planter constitutes its own fine with its own separate misdemeanor charge.
I'm pushing
So
it this
each and
time.
every one that they pulled up last time, which is about what 259 or so,
Yeah.
is 259 individual misdemeanor cases and charges, and it's about I think it's a $2,000 fine per each one.
I think they paid 15,000. I think, or 13,000. They paid a
Which is
sum, but
pennies. That's nothing.
pennies for them.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's
You probably-
nothing.
Miss Scavitz uses that for lunch.
Not even that. I guarantee you, any other church that would have done the same thing, same issue,
Yeah.
same issue. They would have charged those guys even more. If it was any other church that did it, they would have fined them more.
He has so many. Tell your that's one of them. Your how they can watch you. Somebody wants to watch you. Tell me all your,
yeah.
ones. He has several, so.
Yeah, if you go on my
Thanks for putting
main channel, Albanian News Network, you'll find all my links there.
Okay.
Albanian News Network.
Albanian. I always tag your other one, like show the.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of them, but that's my primary
That's his
one.
main one.
Yeah, I've actually used that to have media passes to get through situations where they'll say you can't record
Yeah, I
here,
already
and I have a
forwarded
DBA
it.
and a
Well,
couple
not
other
forwarded,
things
also her
registered,
too, for
and once they hear the news network part, they're golden.
So
So
yeah,
that's what
he's
it
got. But it's what film the government.
Yeah, Film the Government, where I'm all the neighborhood council meetings and the commission board meetings and other committees. And soon enough, by the way, come June 2026 in California, virtual public comment will be mandated.
Yes.
Senate Bill 707 is officially mandating virtual participation as
I'm
a part of
excited about
the
that.
Brown Act. So
But
city
I wish they
council.
would update the Brown Act to include that they have to post proper minutes and put the right information.
Well, today they didn't even post any of the special
I do.
agenda items. They voted on 3 agenda items without posting them.
How can they not post them?
It's outright
No,
illegal.
they post the minutes. They don't record for public comment. Everything when we call in, they say
Comment was
public
taken.
comment was taken, but
Right.
they don't say okay so and so.
What the content of.
And so that would be more. Yeah, but they do post it.
Right.
But it doesn't have the info, and it's crazy. But yeah, now it's got to fight hard for these planners again. But this time, it's not like before, because this time they know better because they paid fines.
Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
want to.
Now I want misdemeanors. I want
Yes,
misdemeanors on
misdemeanors.
all the people that put them up,
Yep.
and that's how it's got to be.
Pay
I want.
extra fines.
Yeah, absolutely.
I actually want jail time because if I have to, I have to make sure I don't touch any of those Christmas wreaths because I don't want to go to prison for life.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Touching a prisoner?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the Christmas
That's-
wreaths. Yeah, you don't want to get 20 years for that.
What?
For touching the wreath.
Why?
Well, I'm being
Oh,
sarcastic.
you're
'cause it's-
kidding.
Yeah, because
But
you know how
but
that
the
they're.
sidewalk is so
No, but
bad
so
down here.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about like what what's the thing looking for at prison time for just knocking over a wreath, and so like you have to make sure I don't touch the wreath. It's a sarcasm because they're going to try to make a felony out of like I don't know, you blink too fast or whatever.
Yeah, you fart in their general direction. That's
Yeah.
a felony.
Yeah, you fart in the direction. It's like they're going to get you for like chemical
I did
warfare
that
or
once
something.
intentionally.
Oh man, I wish I had that on film.
I think I was sitting next to Moxon.
That's
girl,
funny.
hey, that's good.
funny.
My
That's
hero.
The other one
absolutely
was I was
funny.
walking down in the courthouse
I
and
love this
Moxon
part
was
of
sitting
the story.
down
Really?
and he said, "Move along." And I said, "Pardon me?" I said, "Would you like me to sit down next to you and rub a little of my penis next
Oh
to
my
you?"
God.
He got so
I'd like
mad.
to ask if would you
Oh
like me to
my
sit on
God.
your lap?
It's a
That's what
public,
he's-
this is
true.
public. You don't
It's
have
true.
the same.
Yeah, you have
Very
no
true.
authority
Protection.
over here. Like nobody cares. I'm amazed he has any authority here.
Yeah.
But you hear that Scientology? We're going to catch you for it. We're going to keep on going. But they feel embrazened because the city's not doing anything about all the other stuff
Not
yet.
yet.
Not
Yeah.
yet. But I think this is going to probably be offensive enough to them that they're going to get pissed.
Well, it's like when you disrespect the judge. They'll tolerate some slapstick here and there, but when you disrespect
Yeah.
that order, dude, forget it.
Because that's in their
Forget
face disrespectful.
It is. It is.
Like to the city itself.
It is.
And then
And right, even as much as they have their bribe money, even to those guys who are telling them, hey, like, just keep it at this level and we can maintain it, they're selling them under the bus, and now it's a problem
Yeah.
because they
That's
can't
the
cover them
thing.
anymore.
Yeah, they're
I
throwing
want to
Yeah.
get like
people
fit. I
under
want
the
to store.
bus.
I would love to get like a whole crowd of people, even though they only let a certain amount of people speak. But just like imagine filling up public work.
I know.
people and
I think that's the
signs.
most productive use of time. If you
Yeah.
want to make a real impact, you pack those meetings and you occupy all the time. They have to listen to you. They
Really?
can't. Yes, they have to listen to you.
Because they act like they don't.
Well, it doesn't matter by law.
Okay.
Well,
And-
they're not going to want because no, that would be too embarrassing to have because that would get the media maybe if the whole thing was like how they take over like the unions take over the city council chamber sometimes.
Yeah,
If we did
yeah,
that
yeah.
in Public Works.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just the numbers we
Okay.
get on social media alone, but think of those people in person. I mean, that's the best use of time. That's when you started originally going to the neighborhood council meeting. That's why I wanted people to follow along within those steps.
Sit down.
Oh, yeah, you want to hold on to me? You're going to hold on to me.
I'm holding on to your chair.
Yeah, through the...
And while you're afraid I'm going to pull somebody over.
No, we don't want nothing to happen. Oh, man. But this is, I like the chalk. It's all good.
Oh,
Did you just get here when I...
picnic on Elron Hubbard Way.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's, I want to, I want to do the, have a picnic or, I want to get that.
Here's the way to do it. You're going to Wendy's and just pull around and park right in front of the AOL.
To be honest,
do that.
in my very unhumble opinion, I think the best ever event was actually when Laura and Serge were out by the courthouse. And I've had several people, Laura,
We were, but these guys are here.
Laura.
No,
I'll
you
move
guys
over
are,
there.
Yeah, you guys are not doing the right thing.
So just to let you know,
Whose is this? Tori's?
So
Sorry, can you pause? Because I want to hear what you're saying, and I'm
Yes.
annoyed that I'm not right here.
I
And it's because
know,
you guys
me
shouldn't be
too.
blocking the sidewalk. So you should be right here where we left this
Drew,
whole
can I-
spot for you guys to enjoy your lives.
And then
And so we can all hear what everybody's saying. And in case anybody wants, I'm gonna move the
get her chair, yeah.
I got you, Tor. Where do you guys normally go? Like right here? In the front, right? That's what it's, so Henry, come over here. There. That way. I don't know if they go mandatory.
there we go.
There we
Come
go.
over here.
Comfy. All right, and now what was, all right, I feel like I'm in the way.
No, you're not in the way.
You're not annoying anybody. Now you're, see, now you can show this off and on.
Yeah, so I can flip around. Show
I
everyone.
know nothing about. I know nothing about it.
All right, now Andrew's gonna have to, what were you
It's
saying,
because
Andrew?
at 7
I wanted to wait for Laura. She's doing her thing.
What's she doing? All right, Laura.
Whatever she's doing.
They made a little
I know, she's laying down the wall.
I know, right?
Wow.
I know, Amy, we appreciate you so much. Were your ears burning yesterday in Antics stream? Because I need to read it.
Laura, you and me want to do a speech about Lisa?
Sure.
But Henry wanted to say something first. He was.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll walk
But I want
over
to
there.
hear. I want to pick up. I'm nosy.
No, absolutely, you should.
Wait, yeah, it's pointed like this way. Why are you guys not going on?
Because I wanted to make sure they picked up the audio, what I wanted to say.
Okay, good. Hold on. See, I feel like I'm just gonna hold my. I was gonna run and grab it. Okay. I'll just do that. Kind of silly, but it'll work. Okay, so. Do we want? Do we?
Well, Henry first because he's been holding it for a long.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to your speech. He has something to tell.
So I can tell you from direct firsthand of people that actually work, both clerks, sheriff's deputies, and judges over at the courthouse. The best and most impactful protests, in my opinion, and in their
Corey needs to hear it. Sorry.
yep, let's
Can we move
Okay.
over?
absolutely. The more the merrier. I want everybody to hear this.
These guys
It's relevant.
It is very relevant.
are very relevant.
Okay, chat, can you hear? I hope you all can hear. I know you all are busy going in and out of everybody's chats right now.
Okay. All right, this is perfect because we've got happy holidays behind
Yeah, I agree. I agree. New Year coming along. It couldn't be better timing, honestly. I don't think there's any such thing as a coincidence. But anyway, what I was saying is, I have it from firsthand that the most impactful protest people thought was the one where you and Serge were out by the courthouse. And I've heard that from judges, I've heard that from sheriff's deputies, I've heard that from the clerks. And they hope to see you guys do a similar protest with a specific call to action in that area in a peaceful and very well-organized fashion, because that was super impactful. I don't think you guys truly can grasp how many people actually saw that and the fact that they were nonstop talking about it.
That's so cool.
And so I just wanted to put that in your purview, that bar
Serge Delmar,
none,
do you hear this?
bar
Serge
none,
Delmar.
I can tell you from people firsthand who actually work, at the courts that was what they believed to be one of the most impactful.
That's so cool.
And we've been talking about that maybe
Yeah,
at City
we're-
Hall. 'Cause,
we're, like,
during the
getting prepared
Wednesdays,
to
you know
do
how they
something.
have
The Wednesdays especially, you
They have
literally
that
have
there.
about 1,000 people
Yeah.
attending just at the City Hall building itself. And
Yeah.
that's every week like that. And those are people from all different parts of protest movements and organization groups elsewhere. And those people always come in huge numbers, always. They're always consistent too. And that's new eyeballs.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
And they want to learn.
have this nice
Most of those people don't know. You got to understand. They literally have no idea.
Yeah.
And they just don't know. So to expect anything more from people that don't know, you got to be willing to meet them where they're at and just simply understand and teach them because they want to learn. And I'm telling you, everybody from judges to clerks to deputies and everybody in between, they want to know more. They want to see you guys out there. And that event that you and Serge put together, they loved it. So take that for what you will.
Yeah, so many people come up like at the City Hall. Remember even
All the time.
They come up and say, "Hey, yeah, we with you." Like we went there.
All
New
the
York,
time.
Yeah.
So many.
I loved it.
They
It
don't want
felt
to be on
very.
All,
record.
every time.
It
was
Literally
really
every
hard to
time.
do.
Can you do a quick recap of what happened in court?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah.
For Becky.
So about a year ago, I submitted a public records request to get the police files regarding the death of Kendrick Moxon's daughter, which took place over at the Gold Base located in Riverside County.
It's never late. I'll probably be out.
Fast forward a year later to now, I actually filed a lawsuit against the county because they outright withheld the files. But not only that, they actually denied the files even existed in the first place. And these are simple files, just a police report to the dispatch records for who responded, what they did on scene. These are routine records that, be it the LAPD, the LASD, even the FBI, all routinely release with appropriate redactions. The sheriff's department just outright said no. And so I sued them. The county agreed to settle by releasing the records I asked of them. And those records right now are in the court's possession, meaning they're public, as well as my possession. And that's it. The case, the files exist. I have them. They're public, and I'll be sharing them after the settlement hearing on Monday. Just letting the judge know that we've come to an agreement and they've released the files. So.
You should release the mandate because when you did the mandate, I'm like, wow, this is like impressive, and it never got sent back to say you need like for somebody who's not a lawyer.
No.
It was like really
No.
impressive, and I remember wow, they accepted it like first try. It's like
Yeah.
you put all that work into it. That's amazing.
So that's the recap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The traffic.
That we don't talk bad about
I was gonna do a quick tour of the planter boxes. I saw, what was it, yesterday? I saw Alex.
Really?
Yeah, I did a little video on Alex, and it was actually right there at the intersection of Hubbard and Fountain, and I said hello, and I told him how does he feel about filing fake police reports. He was shook, and then I just drove away.
Yeah, I think that should be.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cute puppy! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so mad about that. I'm not gonna give them. I'm in a way. I'm like, it's kind of like so typical, and it's just
Yeah.
like
Well-
it just shows you. It's like,
Well, that's why, honestly, for me, this has been great practice because these guys just kick themselves in the shins all the time, like at every corner. I mean, when I was pretending to be an idiot, I wanted to do that because I know that's genuinely how I perceive them to be that idiotic. And they truly are. They truly are that bad at being criminals. And it's
an infraction is nothing. It's not any kind of record. It's like you got like a ticket.
it's a
for
ticket.
jaywalking.
It was not even a criminal
nothing.
conviction. It was a civil ticket.
Anytime you
with
get in
no
trouble,
fine.
try to get an infraction.
Yeah, with no fine.
Even with the fine, you're better
Yeah.
off with the fine and infraction. Infraction
Right,
does not
right.
go to your record. It's like a parking ticket.
It's literally a parking ticket.
Literally.
Yeah.
And
So
that's awesome. And
and it's a permanent case on a permanent public record to tie a city attorney to doing a political prosecution.
Yeah,
At the same
awesome.
time that she fired her director of criminal prosecution branch, Michelle McGinnis, because Michelle McGinnis was a whistleblower who went to the media and the Ethics Commission and various other city agencies and outed Heidi even before my case that she has a pattern of doing these political prosecutions, and she got canned for being a whistleblower. So I went Michelle McGinnis getting fired for that, Jay, who also got prosecuted, totally bogus case, to then mine.
yeah,
And then that resulted in her getting recorded in a public fashion admitting that.
that's amazing.
And the FBI has a report. Even if they don't do anything about it now,
Well,
it's the fact that she
re-election,
did
send
it,
it to her
and
opponent.
re-elections are there. Absolutely, you bet. You absolutely bet. So
So now we have to figure out next steps. I'm thinking if the city doesn't remove those planners in a timely manner, notice of intent
that
to
would,
sue.
yeah, absolutely. That's a violation on so many different aspects. Like, and the best part is you got to understand, these little petty games that we play in public are one thing. To go in front of a judge and for them to hear that for 2 years we've been pleading for this issue to get fixed, and it doesn't, and you're trying to tell them repeatedly, I don't want to sue, please just take care of this. And now it's in front of them, and they do not take that shit lightly. They really don't. It's all like petty games here, but in a court of law, judges do not like that shit. They really don't. They really, really don't.
Play that, yeah.
They don't play it. Especially in LA, of all the places, they don't play that
We
game.
need to do next steps. We got to stop just like meetings and do the next step lawsuits and stuff.
We've had 2 years of good, solid evidence of bringing it to attention, pleading for it, and telling them that we don't want to put this in a court of law. But
Yeah, it's crazy. So we need to figure out. Yvonne says we need to count the planters.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna count the planners and see which.
They've got to be having a heart attack tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they got the England one got.
They got hacked.
And
Yep.
then you won yours. All these things. So it's like.
Aaron got freed.
They're coming down.
Yeah,
Aaron got freed. That was a big.
That
Yep.
was- yes, finally.
Unbelievably
Good for
great.
That
him.
was
Yep.
ridiculous.
Perfect
Yeah.
day.
Yes, really good day today. So it's like, I don't know. Lisa's looking down on us. I think she's happy we're fighting, right? The
I
good
know.
fight. I think that's how I feel. She's, perfect. It's like all in the same day.
Yep.
Freezing.
Should I make
All right, I'm gonna go take a walk,
Sure.
see what they got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll count. All right, so I'm heading over to L. Ron Hubbard, and we're gonna see in this whole planter box situation. I've been ignoring the chat, but let's see, we got Danny's craziness. Oh, what up, Danny? I don't know if that's the real Danny, but hope you're doing well, man. Hope school's going well for you. I know that feeling. I'll be in school soon too. So, what else we got? We got T. What up, Chikami? Thank you for being here. Fine, Daddy. All right, so we'll do this. We'll loop all the way down the street, and then we'll come back and we'll count. So, let's see. We got 1 here, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 boxes. Let's see. They have anything down? I don't think they have anything else down the street. Nah, it doesn't seem like it. a very pretty decoration though. No, they didn't got anything. Nothing down here. Might as well make the trip though. Some very pretty decorations. Oh yeah, there he is. It's Alex. Oh, is that Jennifer? That's Jennifer. I saw a smile, Jennifer. I want no problems. I'm just here to document. You know I come respectfully and professionally. So I want no problems tonight. I want to just record and be on our way. All right. Let's go on the other side. Oh. Oh crap. I forgot how many I counted. I think it was 10. Alright, well, we'll recount. Let's see. Let's count the boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 9, 10. So they've got 10 on the side of the rooms, the sleeping quarters, and then how many they got on this side? 10 on that side, so 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right. Got 19 total. So we got 19 boxes. All right, well, there you go. That's 19. Let's see what they got on Catalina.
Any one of them gave me an order, I was doing it. Go get me a stapler. Go whatever it was. Run to the stores. Go with Valerie. Call 55.
18 inches overall height is max. I think that includes fence. Well, those ones are definitely well over 1.5 feet. So, I mean, they're almost up to my hip. So, yeah, well over 1.5 feet. All right, let's see what they got on Catalina. I mean, I don't think they have anything. When I was driving out here yesterday, yeah, I don't have anything. All right, yeah, it's empty over here. All right, so they got 19 boxes. Is the large dumpster? I'll check. That's a good question. I think that's Ashley. She might be streaming it. Is that Ashley? I can't see. It's too dark. Yeah, that's Ashley. Oh, the gate is closed, so I have no idea. Yeah, the gate is closed, but let's see, there's a little. Yeah, the dumpster's still there. It's still there. So yeah, not much else has changed around here. Oh, you know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen Tony Pierce. I feel like if I say his name 3 times, he might appear. Tony Pierce, Tony Pierce, Tony Pierce. There's a bunch of people hanging out for dinner. Figured I'd see him, but I don't see his Tesla either. Yeah, right in the driveway. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, I guess. You'll pop out from the most bizarre corner. And look, they've started having scooters lining up over there, man. That's never, ever been the case. That street, forever, has never allowed scooters on the side there. Now the neighborhood here is basically being treated more and more just like any other LA neighborhood, which means that more and more regular people, aka, the citizens and residents of LA, are touring areas like this and basically seeing this as a giant lol cow of an attraction. I mean, that's hilarious. Like, what a clown show, man. What a clown show. Yeah.
Or whatever, their studio. It's to brainwash the internal members and Sea Org members and Scientology.
The one book that I read that helped me out a lot actually was the one written by the Headleys. The Headleys wrote quite a bit about the gold base, and that was a very helpful book on my write-up. So shout out to the Headleys. I know they're quite controversial. There's a lot of other not so nice crap that I know a bit about, but in any case, their book was still helpful in that regard.
Quantum stamp on the e-meter, gluing it to the fucking e-meter. Are we not talking about
Alright.
child slave?
It's been a little almost an hour.
And every
Gotta head out.
is
But yeah, I figured I'd let you guys know.
Sea Org member.
I'll be at the hearing on Monday in person, not remote. And so if my ass doesn't show up, then they definitely got me, y'all. But I'll say goodbye to these guys and let them know I'm heading out.
No, not at all. Just a historical building infiltrating Clearwater. It was all
Still though, look at that. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work putting all that together. It's a lot of work. All right.
She's in the videos. Yeah.
Brand new.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, it's good to see you. Congratulations.
Yeah. If
And,
I don't make it to my hearing in person Monday, they got my ass.
oh man.
But I did let the Riverside County Council know that I'll be there in person, so she's expecting me in person. They're all expecting me to show up in person intact, so I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Supposed to be there in
not
person.
suicidal,
Not at all. I'm definitely not suicidal. I'm in
It's sad we
a
have to say
clear
those things, right?
state of mind. I have all my wits about me.
Yeah, you hear
So,
that? There you go.
Not saying this under duress.
All right.
What else? What else am I missing? Oh,
You just gotta make sure. You gotta put it out there every
you
now and then.
do, yeah.
You gotta let people know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
gotta really
I was jokingly texting a couple of people just so they know, and they're like, LOL, but also, all right, good.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me
They don't
know.
get it. Yeah, I get it. Don't worry. I understand.
Yeah.
You gotta say that every now and then.
And then I'll stream an update from the Riverside Courthouse afterwards. So,
Let us know that you're okay.
yeah.
And she is.
Yeah,
No, she's
for
really
sure.
Proud of
scared
you.
to do it,
You
but
did-
I
you
just
done good.
now that I know the world out
So
here,
yeah, there's a lot more coming too. Talk about the comment system, for example, to register to speak at City Hall. That was huge. I had CPRAs that were successful where we got to prove how they were manipulating the roster of people who signed up to speak and never got to speak. So that's out there also on the public record now.
It really was the insides and outs of
Oh, no, thank you.
You want me to just move this? Becky, can you move this like this in front of us a little
So yeah, he's
more?
working on a bunch of stuff.
There's a bunch of stuff. Like honestly, and then the recent stuff of more on AirTag L. I mean, that was golden. I've been waiting for that one for a while. I've been hedging on that one ever since October last year. I've been hedging. I was like, it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time. It's gonna happen. And lo and behold, it absolutely happened.
Yeah, it's
So.
a process that's happening
But that's
still.
how PR
Yeah.
is pointing at. It's
that was
And that's just like the tip of the iceberg too.
It's gonna be more to be continued.
Okay, is that better?
But,
Yeah, okay.
all right, I'll see
Thanks, I'm
y'all.
glad you came.
Okay,
Have a
bye.
good night. See ya.
That was
her
great
camera,
news.
her live was pointing at your crotch.
Oh,
She's like, well,
yeah.
that's not good. It's pointing.
Front row seat. All right, I'll see you.
Good job. I'm gonna kick your brain,
Yeah. I'll get those files to you. I'll get them to audit, and she'll get them
and
to you.
I'll let you know who the fuck I know on anything.
A lot of.
when it comes to taking down.
Let's just say a lot of prosecutors want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm
So-
absolutely in it.
All right, I'll see you. All right, see you guys. All right, I gotta head out, guys. Have a good night. See y'all Monday, bright and early in the morning. Hearings at 8:30, so should be short. Just an update to the judge and case closed. So, all right, see you.